Hey guys, it's Mick. Welcome back to more 1BitHeart Blind. In the last one, we made our way here to this arcade to talk to a girl who I'm pretty sure is the robot that Kiri made. And in this one, we're going to talk to a hacker bust, or a virus buster. It's been called. Oh, no more new things on Mutter, huh? I thought for sure that there would be. Anyway, we need to go to this warehouse here. Hello, You remind me, I think... Oh, well, now that I see your sprite, you no longer remind me of a character. I was thinking of a character in the Tales of franchise. I think it was like a girl with like green hair like this and the little ahoge. But she was a lot more... She looked like a 12-year-old, basically. Where this girl looks a bit older than that. I don't know which Tales of game she's from. I think Destiny 2, I want to say. One of the ones I haven't played. Because I'm going to talk about this super quickly because this is way off topic, but I've played every main series Tales of game except for... Well, when I say this, it sounds like there's a lot I haven't played, but except for 6 of them. The 3 I haven't played... There are 3 that I haven't played in English, and then the other 3 just haven't made it outside of Japan. So there's Destiny, which I am actually currently playing, the very second one that was made. There is Eternia, which was localized here as Destiny 2, and that really makes me upset because there is an actual Destiny 2 that we didn't get. And then there's Legendia, and I own all 3 of those. I just haven't gotten around to them. And then of course the 3 only released in Japan were Destiny 2. Innocence and Rebirth, and I really want to play them, but can't just yet. Once I can read them, I will play them, essentially. Anyway, that's enough of a ramble. Let's continue while we're listening to this freaking music. Yo. Oh-ho, if it isn't Akibo, what do you require of me? Stop with the Akibo thing already. People are starting to actually use it. You are younger than me, you know. And it rolls off the tongue so well. Hello, I'm Nanashi. And you? Ha ha ha. I am Hiyu. A miracle super buster girl I am. We heard that you can exterminate viruses. Is that accurate? You heard right. For any inconvenience or trouble, even if you caught a nasty virus from browsing shady sites, I'm the girl who rushes to your aid. I see. I recall you have the data on the hacker's virus, Nanashi. Oh yeah, but I think it's pretty complicated since it even repelled my own analysis. Yes. Anyhow, show it to me. How about it? Why? To compare this to the viruses from loot sites would be a severe underestimation. It's a far nastier, tougher, and unreadable fellow. Figured it would take some extra effort. No. Even if I cannot completely exterminate it, I can surely provide a counter to avoid the worst effects. Grant me a moment, travelers! Hey, about the cafe owner with the tough-sounding name. Why couldn't I read his mind? That was weird. It is very likely the hackers have put together some form of protective program. Yet to think, even your ability was stopped. A program that can defend against anything must be able to compete with the master program. And the hackers' ages are all over the place. I'm still not clear enough what the group's goal is. Their goal? From some of the comments they've made, I bet there's a leader like Other giving orders. Indeed, there may be someone higher up with a goal of ruling the world, or becoming a god, or whatnot. They're causing all these incidents. Something bugs me about that. Like, that's not what the person wants. They feel like a pacifist to me. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Like, up to this point, the 2 incidents, interfering with sports and stepping on flowers. What kind of low scale goal is this? Like, this is just petty crime at this point. What basis do you have? The owner of the cafe said that Nomiya got scolded for what he did by a superior of some kind, which means they don't want that sort of thing to happen. Just because he was scolded for it doesn't mean the intended goal isn't criminal. All it implies is that it's different. Oh, I guess you could look at it that way. It lives! I dub it Little Hacker Buster. By the way, what's a hacker? Oh, though we have to actually use it to see how good it is. Instead of analyzing, she makes an antivirus? It is only basic, I must admit, as it is a constantly changing virus, but perhaps its changing can be suppressed. Having a time limit would really up the difficulty. Well, we'll just need to use it. Thank you very much. And so, a new page is written in the Miracle Super Buster Legend of Hiyu! And we just have to find a hacker or whatever, and we have to have them send us the virus. No, wait. I'll go find him. Akitaka. He left. He doesn't know what a hacker is, does he? It feels somewhat unsafe with just us two. Oh, good timing. Looks like Mikado is at home right now. Will he talk to us, I wonder? It's Big Bro Mikado. He should answer any question we ask. Then let's return home. Hiyu, thank you for your efforts. Excuse us. Not at all. Come for any problems that ail you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I don't know if we'll talk again this chapter, but I will definitely come spend time with you in free time and become your friend then. So anyway, let's go back home to Mikado. Oh, Mutter. Nope, nothing new. Hey, Mikado. Mikado! Ah, Nanashi and Mishane? Yep, Mishane. Masane, welcome back. What's that app? We had someone make it to counter the hacker's virus, and we wanted you to take a look. I see. It's quite well made. The virus info is a little out of date, so let me make some additions. Okay, here you go. Whoever made this app, they've impressed me. It's nearly perfect. Very precise. Just 6 or so steps short of a complete exterminator. There we are. Though even I can't make it perfect. It should protect you automatically, so I expect there's no need for you to handle any more viruses, Nanashi. What's the matter? You don't seem tired, yet you look quite restless. Or maybe you've been like that from the start. Don't you tease Masane-chan. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, is there something else on your mind? I merely wanted to talk to you. About what? Mikado, do you have some involvement with the hackers? That was direct. Why do you think that? That wasn't a denial. When we attempted to get info from the hackers, we were unable to do so, possibly because of a special program protecting them. To put together such a program would require an understanding of the master program as well, but you are the only one with that knowledge. Is what you yourself claimed. I see. You say that when you need to concentrate. You do your work at home, but you haven't been home much lately. If there's a reason for this, say it. If you don't, I will have to suspect you, Mikado. Would that be a painful thing for you to do, Masane? Thought. Mikado and Masane have not nearly spent enough time together to have the sort of relationship and familiarity with each other for him to make that comment. Therefore, I believe Mikado is from the future. And they know each other in the future and just aren't saying it. That is my current take on the matter. Right, I get it. Ask me whatever you're curious about. I'll answer honestly. Understood. Well, Nanashi? Huh? Me? This is important. Please. Should it really be me? I'm unsure what you're going for here, but alright. Then let's begin. All set? Well then, good luck. Talking time. Have we heard this song before? I don't remember. It doesn't feel familiar. It's groovy though. Let's see. Mikado, when did you first notice any hackers? It was shortly before I informed you in Masane. There was a slight irregularity in the master program. I traced it and found someone interfering. That was the Natsukaga incident, I guess. And there wasn't anything before that? Several have tried to perform hacking before, but since even attempted hacking is a crime, no one had gotten to the point of success. So even if it's a crime, people still try. Yes, people are very strange in that way. Quite a few have tried to hack in. This doesn't seem especially important. Do you know the names and other info about those people who tried to hack in? Yes, since I'm the one who goes through the records too. You really don't give any information about the program to anybody. Indeed, that's largely because I don't trust certain people very much. I can get that. A lot of the time, when you're working on stuff like this, it makes sense to be prudent. But it also means that when something goes wrong, it kinda casts a light on you, in this case. By certain people, you mean your superiors. Yes, they nearly caused many people a lot of trouble. Since then, I've tried to keep them from interfering. But you haven't tampered with the master program at all after you made it, right? Is this about something else? No, I'm not telling any lies here. Should I ask more about that? What did we get for that? Certain people. Okay. You know, Mikado, you're really amazing for making something to connect the whole world together all by yourself. It feels somewhat strange to hear you compliment me, Nanashi. Even if I don't say it in front of you, I'm always raving about you. I just don't like myself. Although I love all other things. More similarities with Nanashi there. Because they both kind of put themselves down a lot. It's just that Mikado doesn't do it very assertively. It's just, you know, offhandedly mentioning that he hates himself. I know I'm kind of biased, but I think you're really amazing, Mikado. Why would you be so self-deprecating? I'm sure it was something I was born with. I'm sure it's something like what you have, Nanashi. Huh. Maybe. This doesn't seem too relevant. I hate myself, but I love everything else too. We may not be direct siblings, but maybe we do have a connection. I have no advice for you. You should know what to do from past experiences. Whatever connects, whatever demands clarification, present topics at points that pique your interest. Mikado doesn't trust certain people. Like, that's gotta be what we're presenting here. I don't see us presenting the same thing here. Let's try here. Oh, sorry, I didn't hear that. No. Let's try it again here, just to ask for more information about it. Okay. So it looks like a lot of the times when we get information like that, we present it at the same place that we got it, just to get more details out of it. So, the master program. It was all put together by you from start to finish? That's right. But you said something else's interference did something bad, which is why you try to keep anyone from touching it. Yes. Don't those sound strange together? I only meant to answer honestly. Was there another master program before the current master program was made? Right, so, yeah, in the future, I guess things happened that made things go wrong, so he, in the past, is trying to implement it so things don't go wrong, I guess? If we're assuming the best of him. Indeed. There was something Masane-chan told me. If what she said was true, I think I understand, but... Oh yes, I do think Masane would understand. Huh? Please continue. But what do I ask? I felt something amiss in his statements. I think you must have too. Ask about that. Masane-chan, you... I will say nothing. Right. I'll try. Since you made the master program yourself, no one can control it. But now we have a hacking incident on our hands. So we do. These hackers are the first, right? I've said it many times, but I believe it's perfect in that regard. No one should be able to control it. Interesting. The illegal app has some shade on that, but let's ask for more first. But it's still being hacked, which means you suspect me. No, I don't really want to distrust you. No, it's fine. It's natural that you would. I'm curious, but I think maybe I can't get anything with the topics I have right now. So we gotta get more. But from what I've seen of these hackers, they don't seem very cooperative. They're really disparate people. The type to dispute amongst each other. And yet, they also seem to be moving towards a goal. Would you know anything about that? Perhaps it indicates that there's someone else separate from the hackers? Say there was someone like that. Who would it be, and what would their goal be? I think you might be able to come up with something if you give it some thought, Nanashi. Huh? Especially considering what Masane-chan said, Mikado is looking the most suspicious. The others updated. Okay. Oh, this is just the same thing. You think so too, Mikado? That I do. An individual commanding the hackers. I think there's a strong possibility. I think it's either you or future Nanashi. Do you have any ideas on who they are? Well, you might have an idea or two. I don't think I can make any guesses. Can you add that to your statement? Oh yes, sure. It sort of feels like I'm being played with, but... I think both Mikado and Masane are trying to, for lack of a better term, manipulate Nanashi towards a certain outcome. What those outcomes are, I don't know at this point, though. An individual commanding the hackers, though I can't guess what they might be like. Well, if you're starting to consider that possibility, then maybe you're already seeing the path to a resolution. If we knew that person's goal, then I bet we could resolve this. It seems that way. I'm sure you can handle this now, Nanashi. Remember what you've learned, and good luck. The other. No one should be able to control it. I think wait a sec here is the best point. Just not because I think these statements particularly line up perfectly, just Mikado, but just cause this is the statement where Nanashi's like, I don't think I have enough information, and then this updated, so the other. No? Let's ask for more here again, just to see if Nanashi says the same thing. Maybe we just can't hear. Maybe maybe we just gotta present this here. You're talking about it being someone else, Mikado. That's right. But can't we also consider that you yourself are suspicious? So you could. You acknowledge that quickly? No one likes a liar. But then, Basically, yes, like Masane. I came from the future. She looks surprised, but Masane knew this from the start. So, Masane, what goal do you have in doing this, I wonder? Masane-chan? I can't say. I see. Oh well then. It's all right. You knew from the start, including what I'm doing. That's what you have decided. You've matured. So, have confidence. Your pretty face deserves it. You... Well, I have to go. See you. Shouldn't we chase him? Do you still trust me? Of course I do. I don't think you have bad intentions. I see. Whatever kind of person you are, I'm on your side. Even if I were a foe out to cause you harm. To me, everyone's a hero. They're all fighting their own enemies and evils. I think it's great. But if you don't make good or evil definite, both of them will spurn you. Isn't that painful? Why? I've said it a bunch, but I don't really feel sad or pained. I feel literal pain and stuff, though. I mean, I'm human. But if everyone making an enemy of me helped them, carried out their justice, made them happy, then I'd gladly be the enemy. I think that's what Mikado's doing. Yeah. I don't think Mikado's a bad person, but he is the bad guy, I think. So, I think he's doing exactly what Nanashi is saying here. He's trying to make himself out to be the villain so that everyone else has a goal, like, to basically create a goal for everyone to work towards. Kind of like a certain something from a certain popular anime that I'm not going to say because that's literally the ending. A good anime, though. Then, say, someone was suffering before you. If they weren't actually asking for your help, what would you do, Nanashi? When it comes to people who hide their feelings, trying to help isn't really worth it. Everyone hides their feelings to some degree, and it's always worth it to help people. Come on, Nanashi. Why? Those who say to bully someone back when you're bullied are mostly people who have never been bullied. And anyone who tells people who say they want to die, you're not the only unhappy one, is someone who doesn't know loneliness. So I think me reaching out to someone like that would just make matters worse for them. I get what he is saying, but I disagree. Sometimes even if you never truly understand the pain someone's feeling, I think it's still good to try and be there for them and try your best to understand and just listen to them. You don't have to go out of your way to, like, you shouldn't act on their behalf unless they ask you to, of course. But it's always good to just try and listen and try and help and try to be there for people. Right? I inherently come from a place of privilege in my life. There are a lot of people who I will never fully understand, but that doesn't mean I shouldn't try. And that doesn't mean I shouldn't, listen to them and, yeah, And I think part of trying to understand other people like that is kind of the best thing you can do to be a better person. Right? And if there were someone suffering from the same pain as you, what then? The same as me. They'd probably be someone really pathetic and unhappy, but... I think I'd call out like, hey, I'm the same as you. I see. That's the very same Nanashi I know. No different. Is something the matter? No, I just had a weird feeling. I see. I'm worried about Akitaka and the others. Huh? Let's be going. Sure, got it. Is Mikado future Nanashi? That's the only conclusion I can draw. Because Mikado pretty much just admitted to being the leader of the hackers, more or less. But Misane talks about future Nanashi enough that future Nanashi has to play some sort of role in the story. And for all things considered, that could be an unseen one. But at this, I don't think so. Plus, Misane and Mikado clearly are very familiar with each other and know each other quite well, even if they only just recently acknowledged that. So, this is just speculation. These are incomplete puzzle pieces, but I think they fit together in future Nanashi being Mikado. And like, even with that, there's a lot of similarities between Nanashi and Mikado, just based on how they act and how they see themselves. So I think this is where the puzzle pieces are fitting together too. Regardless, I think this is a good stopping point. So, thank you so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one.